Alrighty, welcome back everybody. This is Tom at Likey Movies. Time for another round of Bargain Bin Roulette, and this time I was able to get the ultimate bowling classic. There's not a lot of bowling alleys out there. Yeah, I got Kingpin from '96, Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid, and of course in his nice fun time, Bill Murray.
From the idiots that brung you Dumb and Dumber.
You wouldn't happen to have a Phillips head screwdriver, would you?
He's the man with the rubber hand.
Oh, creepy.
He's the Amish kid with the golden arm.
Whoa! You could be a champion.
I'm just not interested.
You suck!
Now, these two pinheads will teach each other
You just feel it. Oh.
about life in the fast lane.
You're about to embark on a great adventure.
Does anyone else want one?
I'll take a couple jugs. Mugs.
Woody Harrelson.
What have you been doing all these years?
Drinking.
Randy Quaid.
This is pretty good fun for only $2.99 a minute.
Vanessa Angel.
Get your hands off me!
And Big Bad Bill Murray. On July 26th.
Watch the door.
Get your mind in the gutter.
I will pay you $1 million to sleep with your friend here.
Kingpin.
Are you still drinking?
No, I don't. That's behind me now. Why are you buying?
Now, as we always do for our Bargain Bin Roulettes, you know the movie's Kingpin. There it goes. We always have our Nerf gun ready to go. Every time the movie fails, I add a bullet. But if it succeeds, no bullet. Maybe I'll survive this time. Right, so Kingpin. First thing, the plot. It is actually about a 70s bowler who's a big hotshot in a small town. He goes on the professional bowling circuit, but he has to, make some money to get along his way. Ends up losing his hand, so now he just has rubber hand. Not really doing the bowling, pretty much gets into a drunk stupor through the 80s and mid-90s until he runs into a pro bowler at the local bowling alley, and he's like, I could coach this kid. Fortunately, said kid is, well, not really a kid, it's crazy Randy Quaid in '96. '96 was really Randy Quaid's year after he blew up the aliens in Independence Day. And it's like, I'm back, boys! And then pretty much after this movie is when he went cuckoo crazy. Anyway, they end up going to his Amish hometown, and Woody Harrelson has to pretend that he is also Amish to try and convince the kid Ishmael to go with him to the local Reno tournament that's worth $1 million. And would you know it? They're going to split the money. And in order to save the Amish town, they need $500,000. Exactly what Ishmael would get. It's every sporting movie plot ever. But hey, it's about bowling, which is cool. It makes it a little bit different. I like that. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it's a little different. You got a bowler, you got Amish people. You don't see that every day. So you know what? This time, nothing in the bullet. Nothing in the chamber. No bullets in the chamber. Words are hard. Alright, moving on. Characters. Pretty fun characters, like I said. Woody Harrelson is playing his lovable loser part that he did a lot in the 90s. Whether it be this movie, White Man Can't Jump, Money Train, as Roy Munson. It's a very funny role from him. He's like balding even more than I'm balding a little bit. Lots of fun. Randy Quaid, like I said, he's not crazy in this movie. This was top Quaid, no relation to Dennis. Actually, no, he is related to Dennis. But moving on from that, this is top Randy Quaid stuff. Really good acting. And then, of course, you have Bill Murray. It's a supporting role for Bill, but he really does a good job with it. He's having a hell of a lot of fun as Earl McCracken, or of course you should call him Big Ern. Just being the most love-to-hate bad guy in the movie. He has a wonderful bowling ball, which I have my bowling ball with me for this show. Well, it's a medicine ball. I couldn't afford to get a bowling ball just for this one shot, but you get what I'm saying. He has a bowling ball with an actual rose in it. It's awesome. If you're going to be a professional bowler or get in a bowling league, please make sure that you actually get that ball. So anyway, as I said before, acting's really good. We're going to let that one off. So still, nothing in the chamber. Alright, now the directors. It's the Farley brothers. As we know, they can be a very mixed bag. Dumb and Dumber, awesome. Something About Mary, awesome. Dumb and Dumber 2. Not awesome. That other one they did... See what I mean? You can't think of much outside of them. But Kingpin is one of their good ones. Directing's pretty easy shots, but there's a couple great reveals on gags. A little goof on the indecent proposal, with of course Chris Elliott offering $1 million to Roy Munson to actually have sex with the other guy Ishmael that he's going with. So that was pretty funny. So a lot of great gags like that. So directing, pretty good. Once again, nothing in the barrel. Looking good for me this time. Yes. All right. Now we get down to acting. Acting's really good. Acting's really solid. Nothing really to go with this. I guess Vanessa Angel's not that great. She plays the girl that they pick up along the way. She looks good. That's really kind of her only thing in the movie. But she does well enough. She says lines. It's not like a Paris Hilton situation going on or anything like that. So she does okay. So once again, acting, nothing going on there. And of course, the more important one, did I fall asleep? No, I did not fall asleep in this movie. The soundtrack is really good. Lots of good energy. It's a fun road trip movie with bowling montages. You're not going to fall asleep during this movie unless you're freaking exhausted. If you're laying down, you're freaking exhausted, like in a bed, just like, oh, I'll watch Kingpin, and you haven't slept in 25 hours, you might fall asleep. I didn't though, so that's cool. No falling asleep. So now we get to my favorite part for this movie, miscellaneous. There are a lot of crazy freaking jokes in Kingpin. You have one wonderful joke where, of course, Roy Munson, as a regular person, well, not regular person, but a person who lives in modern times like us, deciding, I'm going to milk the cow in the morning. And then he goes to milk the cow, and they say, well, we don't have a cow. We have a bowl. And, of course, this is while he's drinking the milk. And he's like, oh, I'm going to go brush my teeth. So that's awesome. Then there's another time where he has to reshoe a horse, but he ends up just cutting the feet off the horse. That's terrible. The horse is fine. The horse is fine. But then, of course, later in the movie, they show that the horse has dropped about 2 feet. And they don't make any real reference to it just by walking by the horse, which is a really smart move. And then, of course, the ultimate what the fuck moment is when, in the hotel they're staying at later in the movie, there's the Jeffersons on ice. The classic 70s sitcom, The Jeffersons. But they're on ice, just like the Disney characters are on ice for those little ice shows. They make one quick reference to it. It's a complete out of nowhere, but I didn't see it coming. It's really fun. So, I mean, that's just great. I mean, I like when movies, like, it doesn't do this a ton in the movie, but when they do little bits like that, it's a lot of fun. And like I said, you get great bowling montages. You get to go to Reno in the movie. There's little cameos if you want to look out for. Roger Clemens is in the movie as Skidmark in his acting debut. Well, that and yes, the episode of The Simpsons he did with Homer at the bat. But it's a really good movie. I mean, a lot of great little miscellaneous things. They go to the Jolly Jumper, which is a kangaroo-themed motel. They didn't need to do that, but they did, and it was pretty fun. So I can't really add any bullets to this. So as you can see, I've got nothing in here. It's not a perfect movie, by any stretch. There's some dumb jokes that don't work, but for every dumb joke you get something fun, like Randy Quaid just going, and then that's just awesome. So this week, taking a shot, but honestly, nothing's happening because this is a great movie. Kingpin, out of the bin, is a great pick. Alright, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe at the bottom, or if you don't like it, make a nasty comment at the end. This is a free country, you can do whatever you want. I'll see you at the bowling alley, everybody. Ciao.